These gross vibro-seaters are only for renting to hyper-narcissists to roll around Hollywood, Florida, and smoking fake Cubans. Same joke, but it's for their girlfriends.
Oh yeah, I love Moscow mules. No, I don't know what's in them. I love a good Sazerac. No, I don't know what's in them.
Karma Chameleon. Your business comes and goes.
I don't even know what this is, and I want it. It's the automotive equivalent of the new girl at school. You just know there's a pop star or an influencer in the back seat, sandwiched between two bodyguards, ready to beeline for the hotel entrance to avoid reporters asking him to clarify what he meant by all property should be owned by the state. I look like I have money. Because I have money.
Try all you want, but bling culture ain't coming back. No, I told you, it's not coming back. Hey Doc, just fill my cavity and trim your nose hair.
Hey Steph.
The Ford Explorer of Midtown. The LeBaron convertible of Midtown. The Kia Sorrento of Midtown. For Irish Americans to roleplay as Italian Americans.
Yo, race my 7 Series. Hey, wanna race my X5? Why is this Ford Fiesta looking at me like that? You got a problem, Goldine?
It has the face of a 135-pound boy toy who just realized I'm not paying his rent.
Jeep Renegade. Still here. Still ruining your credit.
It's either this or going to therapy. And a Jeep I can explain to all my fellow firefighters. If I don't buy this useless truck, the police will think I don't back them. Look, Tanya, either I drive this roof with the doors off, or I hold a leaf blower on my crotch during your dad's retirement luncheon.
That tribal tat looks infected. Jeep Wrangler. Sponsored by patchouli and fretless bass guitars. Jeep Gladiator. The official car of main character syndrome.
I want a Suburban, but it doesn't back the blue enough.
Jeep Grand Wagoneer. You know, there are people who had destination weddings who didn't spend this much money to look like a suburban housewife. Jeep Grand Cherokee. The official car of... Bro, I'm just stating facts! Jeep Grand Cherokee.
For farm life girls who spend their conversational oxygen telling me that kidnappers are just snatching up children left and right. I'm so scared.
If self-sabotage were a car.
Sold outside of a joint military base for 68% interest. Sold outside a joint military base for 69% interest.
Dodge Ram. Sponsored by the 3 food groups: protein, vegetable, and sauce. I like my cars like I like my books. Non-friction. I mean, it looks fine, I guess, but this is... Why do cars these days all look like they're going to disinherit you for asking to live with mom?
Nice pump and dump there.
Are you mad at me? You look like you're mad at me.
Okay, Mr. Deus, who is your manufacturer? I don't know!
Volkswagen ID Buzz. This thing is as awkward as Adam trying to get to second base with Eve. What the hell even is this? Why is this? Like, maybe if you want to remake Little Miss Sunshine to be even more quirky somehow?
Tell you what it's for. It's for remember Dieselgate? Didn't even have some diesel. Damn, I never knew her. She never existed. The thing we did, we didn't do. Remember the 60s? They're coming back, but electric now. We owned a bunch of governments, a whole bunch of money, but it didn't happen. Ha 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 ha. Retcon.
Hey, we're Volkswagen. We have electric cars, and remember the 60s? Remember all the stuff we just did? Nope. No, we don't remember it either. Dieselgate, what's that? That never happened. We never did it. This is the future. We're Volkswagen. Forget it. What? Volkswagen, we make EVs now. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, everything's EVs. We never made diesels, never made them once. Nissan Kicks. Your transmission is about to go in 60,000 miles, and you're going to ask why God is testing you.
Forbidden AirPods.
Shove it up my boy-gina.
400 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque. Comes in a 9-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual with that high-performance exidy clutch. We also have the brand new Aria right here in front of me. Beautiful fully electric vehicle. We have 3 of them downstairs for a ride truck. Is that correct?
Coming soon to Enterprise at BOI Boise Airport.
We're also giving you that 6-speed manual transmission, so don't worry. We have that for the sports enthusiasts out here. 9-speed automatic with paddle shifters. We have this beautiful Seiron blue color in our Ikuzuchi yellow Z also, where you can stand beside it and get a photo of that vehicle.
Nissan Z Proto. You're too old to be freebasing cough syrup, Jared.
ZZZ me to sleep.
Attention thrill junkies! Worried your Nissan Altima will shrivel on the track like freshly shitted underwear? Well, keep worrying!
Formula E is like USA Soccer. There's the one guy at Chicky and Pete's trying really hard to make a case for it. VinFast, if Star Citizen was a car. VinFast the game, it's all DLC.
Come on, sit down and imagine you're driving a car with the questionable build quality of an Amazon Fire TV remote.
Shouldn't you be on some driving interview show where wealthy people pretend they're not? I roleplay as Columbo. I dress up as Columbo and bust. I wish Columbo was real.
AC Cobra. A British sports car with a Ford V8? This stands out like a low-cut top at a Mormon wedding, and like the non-believers in attendance, it's convertible.
Welcome to Second Life. I have a detachable gigantic penis. It's like 8 feet long.
Electric bus. If you're worried about an electric car running you over because you can't hear it coming, fear not. Now you can get run over by something even bigger. Electric street sweeper. Now you can drive a municipally owned Roomba. Electric bus.
Thanks, can we have health insurance now, please?
Electric street sweeper.
Adorable. Can we please have health insurance? Garbage truck. Don't laugh, you get health insurance. Boo-boo bus. Even if you make it look like lower decks inside, passengers will still need Narcan and towels for incontinence.
Hey man, don't put me in the flying ambulance unless you're gonna airlift me somewhere with free health care. Okay, so there's you, and the guy she told you not to worry about.
Bought by industrial landowners who saw Ford v Ferrari, and now they're paying whatever they have to buy a personality.
I'm your mother. Now that you're of age, I'm gonna show you my Keno strategy.
Somewhere there's a son just waiting for his sister to bring home her college roommate so he can show off the Mustang and make things awkward for spring semester.
Classic Lincoln Continental or whatever. Ford had nothing at the New York Auto Show in 2022, so they just went all in on, remember when?
The official car of people who refer to Jim Crow America as the good old days.
Lincoln Corsair, I'll see you in the ghetto in 15 years.
Lincoln Corsair. Due to ongoing litigation, I am not at liberty to discuss the unfounded claims made.
28,000 miles. $182,000. No lowballers. I know what I have.
Hey man, is everything okay at home? Camaro. For a sentient collection of pube trimmings who loves crop dusting couples on their first date.
They're not making these anymore. No lowballers. I know what I have.
Chevrolet Camaro. I can't wait to be upgraded at Enterprise. Alright, this is the Bolt EV, and for 2022 or whatever they're doing now, they did get the seat game better, so it's not going to be that super hard Chevy Spark seats. Now, for whatever obnoxious price they're going to charge for the Chevy Bolt EUV, your seats are going to be okay. So great. What is this piece of trim up here? What is this? Oh, there's going to be lights in it. I'm going to be doing that the entire time. The entire time.
All right, I want this one. Ooh, I want this one. Give me that one. Oh, I want to look at that one. No, I want to drive that one. Give me that one. I want that. I want it. I want it. Look at them. I just want them. I want all of them. Just give them to me. I want them. Nice Integra.
Omelette de fromage. And I'm gay.
Told ya.
Steal them?
It's the second day of the New York Auto Show, so they're already taking the volume knobs off preemptively because people steal them.
Thank you, Ken. Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. But around this gathered strip mall rallyists boasting about the stunts they could pull when their WRX is finished just like this. Around this gathered NFT bros speculating on this Subaru's ROI. The 90s are gone. Stop looking for them.
Subaru WRX. Approved by 4 out of 5 YouTube zip tie mechanics.
Subaru Wilderness Edition and drive through a gigantic gooch.
The hell was the point of that? Enhanced fragrance area. So, like a bathroom?
Yeah, all they did was just break open a bunch of Glade plugins.
This is like the Yule log for retired dads. It's just keep this continually playing in the background. Screensaver full of places I don't plan on going. Let's go to the canyon and get melanoma. Oh man, here comes the snow. What are you putting on a sweater for? Do you like men? Oh dude, I fished in a creek like this once, caught like 6 fish and one of them was like this big. Yeah it was, you weren't there, shut up. Yo, my cousin used to rustle cattle in a place like this. That was before he took them head pills and his dick stopped working. Ooh, Yosemite. Oh man, my uncle is a Yosemite. Now his daughter don't talk to him no more.
We could drive our car here.
We could drive our car here.
Now we could drive our car here.
We could drive our car here.
We could drive our car here.
We could drive our car here. I could drive our car here. Oh, we could drive our car here. We could drive our car here.
Subaru figured out that they could just give themselves their own awards like Jeep did. Toyota owns a, what are they, like 20%? 20% of Subaru? Maybe it's going to be more. So that's the Solterra, the Zoltar. I wonder where the tech for that came from. Subaru didn't come up with it. Alright. So here's Subaru's, here's what it looks like. And we're about to go over to Toyota right now. Alright.
Wait for it to nose.
I'm not waiting for it to come around again. This is the thing that's going to ruin the world, because Toyota has been just waiting and waiting, and not putting out a full EV yet. And really, it's genius what they did. They waited for Tesla, Hyundai, and even Nissan to just take all the hits first. And now the ultimate launcher is coming, and it has the dumbest name in the world, BZ4X. I'm sure they'll come out with a name soon. So the big question is, what's the projected range of the BZ4X? And the follow-up question is, do you think there's going to be like a regular name, or are we just going to roll with, like a BMW type thing?
Fair
like
enough.
name.
So I'll answer your second question first.
Yeah.
I do think that we're going to be sticking with the BZ4X logo moniker. The reason is the BZ is an acronym that stands for Beyond Zero, and
Okay.
Toyota is actually planning on releasing a whole family of vehicles with the BZ label on them. So I actually do think that this is a name that's going to stay with us. It's an acronym Beyond Zero, and then the 4X is for 4x4 because this is available as an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Okay, and they're doing two-wheel drive too?
Yeah, you can get a front-wheel drive version or an all-wheel drive version of this
Okay.
vehicle. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll answer your first question now. The projected range was just published by the EPA a few days ago. We are expecting 252 miles range on the
Okay.
front-wheel drive setup. I don't
Okay.
have a number on the all-wheel drive, but the
Okay.
front-wheel drive is projected for 252 miles of
Yeah.
range.
And of course, because everybody wants to know, how much horsepower does it make? And of course, there is no comparison, but what's the best you can do?
Here, let me pull up a little bit of information right here. Let's
Okay,
grab some-
cool.
I think I do have a figure for that. Let's see what we have. So, a BZ4X's. All right, so I do have a horsepower equivalent. The
Yeah.
horsepower equivalent would be on a front-wheel drive, 201 horsepower. If you do get that all-wheel drive, we bump you up to 214 horsepower, and your torque is going to be about 196 pound-feet of torque.
All right.
So, plenty peppy.
Thanks so much, man.
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. GoPro, stop capture.
Tell me, what is the best-selling SUV in the country? The RAV4 is correct, my man. It's been the best-selling SUV for the past 5 years. And
Nice
it's the
BMW.
best-selling small-table SUV in the country.
I'll totally be at the party. Oh, bring some girls? Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just pile them all into my Supra.
Everybody touch your dicks. Everybody charge 40,000 over sticker. It's the GR4 whatever. That's 300 horsepower, and it's going to be fantastic. And everybody's going to jack off, and everybody's going to touch each other, and everybody's going to smile at each other. And there's going to be one guy who owns like a row home. He's going to spend all his money on this thing, and then just somebody in an LS is just going to walk all over him. I like it though. I got to find one I can sit in. They're only letting 2 people in at a time to get in the GR Corolla, and I guarantee, like, next year it'll just be like, the Supra. That's the GR86. What am I looking at? It'll just be like the Supra. It'll just be sitting here and no one cares. So enjoy your Limelight GR Corolla. This is your big moment. You're at an open mic and there's like 3 people and 2 of them are your parents.
Silly you, George.
Yeah,
It's okay.
my first question, and I'm sure you've got it before: 3 exhaust ports. What do they do?
That's right. So you got three different exhaust ports for the actual the GR Corolla. Is the first time ever in America. So it's 300 horsepower and the compression ratio associated with a 1.6 liter engine, which is amazing. 273 pound-feet of torque, and one of the reasons is that extra compression through that is why you're going to get that extra amount of turbocharged power.
Okay. Are all the exhaust ports? They're just exhaust.
That's correct.
They're not. Okay. My initial thought is that they would do the Honda thing, and like one of them is this guy's blow-off valve or compression. But no, they're just exhaust
Equal
ports.
across the board. Yeah. that's
Okay,
correct.
cool. Thank you so
You're
much.
looking Also, what's called a prototype version of the vehicle, which is associated with the materials not necessarily being of standard. So you'll notice that this is actually a composite. It's actually a wrap to look like that for this actual broadcast here at the New York Auto Show. You'll notice that inside there's a cluster panel directly above the steering wheel that will be all digital whenever it comes out, so it's not going to be analog at all. Also, that screen right there will be a little bit larger. That center screen is going to be a little bit larger, going to be 12.4 size and length. And then you notice the shift knob right there. That's actually signed by Akio Toyoda himself.
No way.
Pretty cool,
Awesome.
yeah.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Okay, that's all my questions.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
IS 500. I got nothing. It's awesome.
Well, here it is. Something I can't make fun of. Something I can't afford. V8 rear-wheel drive. with a gear shifter. Of course, they took it. Oh, come on. This is fantastic. This is everything you want. This is worth the trip. Don't need it. Want it. Can't find a fault. Maybe with this cup holder thingy. And that, they took that off so people didn't steal it. Yep. Seats back there, completely pointless. I don't care that I can't afford a Supra. This is better. Interesting that it has a CD player. So they're being very conservative about this. Also, screen and what looks like to be a analog clock. Well, not analog, but a real one. Not a fan of this though. Not a fan of the trackpad. But what are you gonna do? Thank you, Lexus.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to LC bespoke these balls. I don't see you on these balls yet. Now that you're licking my balls, I'm gonna need you to bring back the Land Cruiser. None of this shit. I need a regular Land Cruiser, not this upstart. Go back to the mall.
Why would you pose it this way? To suggest off-roading? I mean, it's a Lexus. This is for White Wine Wendy or some corporate fat cat with a small dick and a big suit who can only say, "Put it in the pipeline."
The best-selling sub is whoever says ouch and means it.
Hey everybody, it's RAV4 Prime. Guess what your local Toyota dealership has no allotments for?
Team USA RAV4. Okay, this is the actual car of main character syndrome.
Toyota Rhombus. I always wanted to drive a dental dam.
Toyota Rhombus. It's like they just tossed wheels on Lumpy Space Princess.
Yeah, when you're done with that micro pallet, I need you to come over here and try a macro. What if Minority Report, but fat?
This is perfect for taking a nap after doing too much drunken dizzy bat at the tailgate.
This is for overlanding all the way to Owings Mills, Maryland.
Kia Soul. Be like everybody else in the parking lot of a furry convention.
Any more polygons and this is gonna fry my graphics card.
Looks like it just rolled out of the metaverse. World Car Awards are for like World Music or Kids' Choice. Unless you're putting up sales numbers, go Clapter somewhere else, you alt comic whose act is just a one-man show with stolen bits from Mitch Hedberg.
Audi e-tron GT. This makes like 520 horsepower. That's just unnecessary power. This is like a runner in a 5K who thinks it's a race. Mercedes EQS.
The word is out that C-classes are for up-jump Appalachian trash, so let's do a little rebranding here.
Hyundai Ioniq 5. What did it win all those awards for? An electric car? With a battery? What, so if it breaks down, do I call AA?
$68,000 and no wireless Apple CarPlay.
Look, I don't doubt that it's true, but this really feels like something that's a lie. They're just going around in circles. Are we sure this isn't Tesla?
Let's do a ute. Let's try it again. Well, the Maverick worked, right? Hyundai. Only Jeep can do this. Only Jeep can put a picture of their car on their car.